everyone. Kelsey is now joining me with the Texas Tech Therapeutic Writing Center. Y'all's annual fundraiser, your big one, got canceled. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we usually hold it in May, and unfortunately, due to COVID-19, it was canceled.
And so what have y'all been kind of doing to raise money?
So you actually did a story on us a few months ago. We were doing a little fundraiser selling t-shirts that had a picture of some of our horses, and on the back side, we had all of our horses' names. So we did that little fundraiser, and that helped us quite a bit. But fortunately, we got approval to do an online fundraiser through TTU. It's called Empower, and it's an online fundraiser platform similar to GoFundMe. And so we received approval to do that, and that's where we're at right now. We are hoping to raise $20,000 with this online fundraiser, and it will hopefully help us sponsor at least 4 riders a full year of lessons for them.
And so how's the online fundraiser working?
So it is, like I mentioned, through Texas Tech Empower, and we have a specific link directly that will send people directly to our page. And it just is, like I said, very similar to GoFundMe. On the page, when people see it, we have a little video that has our riders and some of their families. We also have a description of what we're hoping this money will be raised for and go toward. And then there's also different giving options people can choose from as far as monetary amounts, or they can just pick their own amount. But something really fun that we were able to do to kind of personalize the page is all of our giving options. They are horse breeds that we've either had in the program or currently have. So it gives people a little more information and some fun little facts about our center.
So these kids that it's going towards, talk about who they are and kind of why they need this.
Yes, so this is such an important form of therapy for our riders and their families. We have had many riders take their first steps, say their first words, when doctors said that may never happen. And we've had parents tell us it's directly associated to these wonderful horses and this kind of a program that we're able to do out here. And so typically one session for a rider costs $200. And we are very blessed out here that we are able to provide riderships to all of our riders. So it's similar to a scholarship, and it helps to decrease the overall cost per lesson. So no rider out here pays $200. They pay a small percentage of that out of pocket, but the rest is covered by this ridership. And again, those riderships are funded through the grants and donations that we receive out here. So ultimately, that's what this fundraiser is going to help with and go toward, is those riderships.
And how important is it for these families? I mean, you're with them every day, so you kind of see the impact on them.
Yes, well, we've had, I think, pretty much every family that has resumed lessons out here, because we had to shut down in March due to COVID. And a few months ago, we slowly started back. Every family member has told us that they saw a huge change in their child's livelihood, their whole family's livelihood, without coming out and doing this therapy. So that just goes to show how important it is. The few months that we were off, they had so many negative changes, sadly, but now that we're back, they said that they are back on track, their children are on track, and they're happier and healthier. So,
well, thank you so much for being here, Kelsey.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. One more Trends and Friends coming up right after the break.